favorite player is Cristiano Ronaldo, and my favorite club is Juventus, and I want to be like Cristiano Ronaldo, and it is my dream.
Hi, my name is Arvind. Today I have with me Mr. Clifford Arlen. So he runs a club called Fatima XI, and they recently reached the finals of the Gothia Cup in Sweden and the Cup #1 in Denmark. So they are the only Indian club to reach the finals of this tournament in the under 11 boys category. So it's quite an achievement for a club to achieve this in a span of quite just 1 year. So it took them a lot of hard work and patience and determination to do this. So I'll let Mr. Clifford explain that right now. Can you tell us what this Gothia Cup is all about?
So Gothia and Cup #1, both these tournaments are youth development program tournaments. Basically, close to 90 countries across the world, they participate in this tournament. And it is more to get the youth across the world to come together, showcase their talent, and know how professional football is, and if they want to pursue it. And it is more common in Europe and US, right? We find children finding a stream for sports. I think our country is developing towards that. And that is one of the reasons where I said like it makes sense to train children at grassroots levels and then pick them up and give them that kind of exposure and travel. So Gothia is more from a youth development program. Kids across the world participate in this tournament.
So when was this tournament held, and when did you go to Sweden? When did you reach there?
Yeah, so actually there's a history to it. We actually last year participated in national club tournament organized by Global School of Sports in Goa. We won the finals, and that's when the organizers approached us and they gave us information saying that we have some kind of tournaments like this which we participate. Teams from India go across. You got a fine team. Why don't you try this year? But frankly speaking, my boys were ready for the tournament last year, but they were not ready for an international tournament as such. And that's where we took a 1 year's break. I prepared for this tournament, got inquired about Gothia and Cup #1 in Denmark, what kind of tournament it is, which kind of teams come, and realized that teams, world champions like Brazil, Germany, Peru, Denmark, France, all these guys take part in this tournament. And that's where I said that I need to prepare the team properly. And we worked for an entire year, and we got the kids ready to go for this tournament.
So it was last month?
Yes, the tournament was organized last month. Cup #1 started in on July 8th, and from July 8th to 14th, and Gothia was from July 15th to July 21st. So in all we traveled for 15 days, and it was a good experience.
Okay, so you played under the banner Bangalore Soccer Academy, but your team is called Fatima.
Yes, so when we were approached by the organizers, Global School of Sports, they already had an entry made by Bangalore Soccer Club and by BSA. Since the registrations were done and we were very short, I had actually missed on the registration part. BSA had already registered, so I said, okay, we might as well, for visa processing and playing, we might as well carry on with the name of BSA. So we registered under the name of BSA, but the entire tournament was played as Fatima. The certificates that we have received from Gothia and from Cup #1 are as Fatima with BSA as bracket because they acted as a sponsor for us.
Okay, so that's great.
That's how we got our break.
Okay, so that was about Gothia Cup and Cup #1. Can you talk us about the matches that you played in Gothia Cup and the Cup? What were your favorite matches, and why do you think that are your picks?
So there are 3 matches that stand out for me in the entire tournament. Matches played against Denmark, matches played against Germany and Peru. I'll start with Denmark first. Denmark was a semi-final that we played against Denmark. Our team was losing 2-0. It was last 5 minutes that we still had to progress, and if we had lost the semi-finals, we would have gone and played for 3rd place, and I'm not sure if we would have won. But what good thing I saw is that in those 5 minutes also the team was fully there for each other, they played as a unit, and from 2-0 down, they equalized till the end moment. So that's a good comeback against a team like Denmark, world champions of course. Performance was good. We went ahead and we beat them in the tiebreaker. In fact, our keeper saved 2 goals in the tiebreaker, and each of our striker was confident enough to ensure the ball is in the net. So that changed a lot of things. So the second match I would say was against Germany. Germany, in the opening round of Denmark, we lost to Germany 10-0, and they are a medicalist team, a very good team, world champions. The way they play, it shows across each age group. So you can't say that, oh, only the seniors of Germany really play well, right? So the children were well trained, and you could see the physical game, the ball control, everything was displayed. But when we reached Sweden, we faced Germany, the same team, in quarterfinals, and we were losing 2-0 to them. We drew 2-0, and we won the quarterfinals in tiebreak. So a lot of confidence the way we played. Since we had played with them earlier, we understood their patterns, we made strategic changes, and the children stuck to it. So this is a change in psychological way of how the children also play. And the third one I would say would be against Peru. Peru is a game very complex. First time we tried it out with our boys. Instead of playing the regular pass, hold the ball and all, what we did is we changed our strategy. Instead of keeping ball position, we allowed the opposition to take position. And we did space marking and we did man marking. So we didn't play football the way it is played. Very few teams in India do space marking and man marking and they play, right? And that also you see at a very high level. Maybe at ISL League or maybe in the NFL you might see, but not all. But here what we did, we put another element. We said let the position of the ball be with the opponent and we will see how they play with it. So each person was tasked with one person, player. And the team playing first time with this strategy at the age of 11 and doing very good. I think that was the excellent game. I could realize the potential that the children have in our country, and if these children could do it with a training of 1 year span, I am sure over a period of decade to come, sports growing in India, and more avenues that opens up for soccer, the children, not only my children, but maybe some other lucky children would be able to play for the country, and you never know, we might go beyond to the Asia Football Cup. So we have a lot of talent there, but avenues are less for children to grow. And I think if the right podium is given and the right environment is created for the child to develop, certainly there's nothing difficult to achieve.
So let's remember that these are kids who are aged below 11, and they were able to follow a system of space marking and goal marking in a big tournament, a big international tournament, and they actually managed to reach the final. So speaking about this, they are now at their prime age where they can be developed into good footballers. So you have taken them to Gothia Cup and Cup #1. What next for these children? Where do you see them go?
So my intention to run Fatima here in Bangalore. Actually, Fatima is a Pune-based club. It's a Pune Super Division-based club. We have 2 professional teams there. The intention to start here in Bangalore is to go professional, and I focus on grassroots levels of training. So the prime focus is to give as much as knowledge, empower children with knowledge, skills, techniques that are required for this game, right, to develop themselves. And of course, you will always have children who want to make this as a professional, right? So we are looking to go professional, and we are looking to develop children in that manner. Tournaments that are played within the city at a national level or international level are all means to give them exposure to better themselves, to enhance their skills. So I am looking to keep participating in Gothia and Cup #1. In fact, we've got invitations from Paris, we've got invitations from Brazil, we've got invitations from Peru. Seeing the way the children have played, and first time we've got invitation from these countries, national teams that have asked us to come and participate on that. So we are going to work on developing the teams for that, give them that kind of exposure, participate, and do a holistic development as far as the sport is concerned. Making the sport as a career or not would depend on the child's ability, and it will also depend on his interest. So my work is to embolden them with all skills, talent, and strength that is required for this game. I just hope that we are going to take it in due course to move professional. That's the intent, and I hope most of these boys are training with me for 3 years. For this tournament, we trained hard, very hard for past 1 year, and the results are there for everybody to see.
So right now, this team has managed to reach the final. So probably in 1 year's time, when they reach the under 12 age group of the same tournament, I hope they manage to go one up and win the tournament, both the tournaments. So good luck to you, sir, with respect to that. Thank you for your time with us.